All right, this video demonstrates one example that we can do with the colored graphing calculators. This photo is from 2007. I looked up the game and figured out that it was from 2007, and this, of course, is Adam Dunn. And Adam Dunn was not really known for his defense, so it's kind of a funny picture because there he is smashed up against the wall, and he dropped the ball, which is right there. But the main reason I looked at this and picked it out of the newspaper years ago is because right here, the Diet Pepsi advertisement has an upside down parabola in it, a figure from algebra. So what you can do with these graphing calculators is you can transport photos onto them. So here's that photo, the small version of it. Here, let me refocus. All right, and what I've done is I've marked some points on the parabola. So I marked this point, I marked this point, and I marked that point. And I made a graph model of it. Now, it's not nearly as curvy as what it should be on their thing there. See, I made it like a straight line there. So it's supposed to be a nice smooth curve up and down, and I marked these points. And I typed those points into the calculator, which would be under the statistical, because they are statistical points here. So I hit stat, and then edit, and then there are the 3 points. All right, it's kind of hard to see the reflection. All right, so now what we can do is we can hit stat again and go to calculate, and we can calculate this equation. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to turn down. Aha, there, that's better. Turn down the brightness on the screen. That really helps with the recording. So let me go back to the graph again. So there's the graph, and you can see the 3 points and the picture of Adam Dunn there. Stat, and then calculate. We're going to do a quadratic regression, which is what a parabola is. And the data is in list 1 and list 2. And I'm going to store the data into Y1. And calculate. So there's the equation of the parabola. So it would be negative 0.775 x squared plus 1.8x plus 7.275 at the end. So now this equation here got transferred into the equation editor. Now there's a bit of rounding that was done. So there's the equation. All those extra zeros there, and so it rounded it for the main screen. And I can now have those points plotted, and I can graph the parabola at the same time. So let me zoom in for this so we can see it better, and refocus and graph. So the parabola came in and back out again, so that would be the equation of this parabola that's on the Diet Pepsi sign in this scale version of it. Now that's kind of the blue on the blue, you can't maybe see it as well, so let me change the color. So that's one cool thing about these is you can change the color. So I'm going to go here and enter blue, red, black, magenta, green. Let's see what green looks like. Whoops. I'm going to try again. Y equals, I forgot to hit OK. Enter. Blue, blue, green, green. OK. And graph. Maybe you can see that a little bit better. So there it comes through and back up again. And so what we did is we started off with a photograph. The photograph got turned into a digital version, and then the digital version got put onto the calculator through a program that we can use. And then I picked points off of the parabola, put them into the statistical editor, and generated the equation for the parabola. So it's just one of the cool things that these calculators can do.